Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog in Life Where It Takes. I hope by now you guys would have already seen the other videos. If not, you know what is to be done. With all these videos in the hospitality series, I guess this would be very helpful somewhere down the line for all of you. And before I start this video, a big request to all my dear viewers who are seeing this video. When I see the statistics, I see 55% of the people are not yet subscribed to the channel. Please, a big request from my side, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button because it means a lot to me. You would have already seen the thumbnail by now. And why did I choose this topic? This is something which is affecting a lot of you right now. It's so serious that some of you guys are going through depression and some of you guys are going through even worse. This is something which people do not want to talk about. I know there are so many people giving advices and tips on how to handle this situation or how to get through this situation. You know what? The reason why I'm making this video is because when I saw all these videos, I found most of these points are not helping a person who's really in the situation. Since I'm also like one of you who's facing the brunt of the epidemic and the tough situations which you guys are going through, I thought why not I give you guys some suggestions which help me to get through this situation or is helping me right now to get on with daily things. Trust me, by this video, I'm not trying to tell you guys that I would be able to give you a book or a pocket guide to take you guys through this pandemic. Since I feel I'm also one of you who is facing the daily challenges which you guys are facing, I would be able to relate much better than a person who's sitting in an office. So with the hope that this video will be helpful for you, and by now you guys would have already hit the subscribe button. Let's get into this video. The first thing which is probably haunting you right now is the question, why did this happen to me? And the answer is, it can happen to anyone. Please understand that you are not alone in this situation of being jobless. You may have various thoughts which is haunting you when days goes to weeks, weeks turn to months, and probably even to a year. That why did this situation happened to me? Why am I the one who is jobless? This is not something which the strongest of the economy or the strongest of the industry was expecting to happen. All the contingency plans which were put in place was not enough to face such a situation. The point I'm trying to make is, it is not your fault. It is not because you chose the wrong industry. It is not because you may be good or may not be good in academic. It is not because you would have taken a business decision or a career decision at the start of the year. All you need to keep in mind right now is things are going to turn around, and you would have already seen things have already started turning around. The question is, how prepared are you today for your tomorrow? The second point which haunts you the most, stay positive. Well, it's the most common advice you guys would have got fed up of hearing. Stay positive, stay calm, things will get better. But the fact is, it is so difficult to get a foolproof, one-size-fits-all tailored method to take care of each person's condition and situation. As I told, there are enough and more scientifically proven ways to keep yourself positive during these times. I would not be touching any of those. I would be only telling simple things which help me stay afloat during these tough situations. The first thing which helped me is put a routine to your life. This has played a very big role, and I've personally seen the changes it has made. You would have all seen the initial days or the weeks after the lockdown, or probably the days when you lost the job. It would have been very exciting and pretty cool. You would have enjoyed the relief from the daily run for work and the busy life. We would have loved the feeling of sitting in front of the TV or getting glued on to the marathon of series you would have seen in Netflix or Amazon. Enjoying some lovely food either from home or else, Zomato and Uber Eats are still there. And you already know the one thing which flooded your Facebook and your friends' Facebook. Yeah, I'm talking about reviving those old hobbies which you never took seriously or never found the time to do so. Things change pretty fast. When the feeling of doing the same exact things which was excitement for you initially for a longer period of time, when suddenly jobs started becoming insecure, bills had to be paid, when all of these feelings started sinking into us, the day started becoming more longer and frustrating. You started realizing that the things which gave you happiness is not giving you happiness anymore. Yes, I also went through this. And what did I do to come over this? I found out that a day with some task or plan is better than waking up to a gloomy day with now what? I did not want this situation to make me feel lazy. So I started waking up at 7:15 in the morning like any day till now. I started dividing my day into zones. Mornings were given to newspaper, checking the mails, working on my knowledge, going through LinkedIn, applying on all the websites possible, and also do not forget to keep yourself updated, especially the changes which the pandemic has brought to your industry. I know it's a boring task, But please remember, the boring things need to get done in the morning itself before you get lazy. Afternoons are for the additional hobbies you would have picked up or some things you want to continue doing to keep yourself busy. It can be cooking for someone, it can be gardening, or anything which makes you feel productive during the day. See, my passion is related to science and documentaries, so I end up watching a lot of these to enhance my knowledge, and it keeps me happy. I also try to gather information from the internet, YouTube to be precisely, what auxiliary industry can help me in the future. Evenings are supposed to be kept for your family or entertainment. This is also very important for two reasons. You need to pamper yourself or give a treat for whatever you have done during the day. Number two, please remember the time you're getting with your family right now is something which you would have not got in the past and is not something which is easily available when you have a job in the future. Well, my second point can be a little controversial. Why would I say controversial? If you want me to subtly put it, believe in the non-tangible source for positivity. I know you guys would be a little confused and it's a debatable topic for a lot of you. But as I said, I'm putting it to you guys. This is something which is helping me a lot. And I'm just putting my perspective on that. What I mean by this is humans always need something or someone to look up to. When we think it's humanly not possible or things do not look good and is beyond our capabilities to find a solution, then put your faith in the Almighty, or God, or karma, whatever you want to call it. Well guys, we can't call all the HR managers available in LinkedIn or personally and start crying, I need a job badly. But you can call up to that person or believe and cry that you want a job badly. Be thankful for the smallest thing you have today, like a house to stay, food to eat, and clothes to wear. As we say, roti, makan or kapra are the basic necessities of a human being. But remember, these basic necessities in itself would be a luxury for a lot of people to afford. My third point is, don't be selfish. Always remember that you are not alone in this. You may think that you are in the worst situation ever, but always remember, there are people who's got much harder yesterday and tomorrow than you. When you don't get the job interview call which you badly expected today, think that a person who needed this job much desperately than you got that call today. And tomorrow can be your day. While you search for a job, if you think that you found an opening which can help someone else, please go ahead and share it with them. The more you reach out and increase your connections, the chances are more for you to get a job tomorrow. And if you would have helped someone get a job, you are indirectly adding one more person who's going to look for a job for you. Let's say even if they don't, trust me, one message from any of these person who got a job because of you will make your day. You need to do it to understand what it feels like. Point number 3. Plan your finances. I know you may now ask, without a job, without a monthly salary, what financial planning I'm talking about? Now let's take both extremes. Some of you would have done savings in whichever form it may be. Some of you guys would have not done it and was purely depending on monthly salaries to come. And for those people, currently you are in a situation of looking up to loans or some other sources to run your daily needs. Either of these cases, money is very, very precious. Unless you plan what we have or what we need for our daily basic expense, it is going to get difficult to chalk out those expenses which can be pushed or which need to be avoided. At this point, your financial is not something which you can monitor on the go or as it happens. Point number 4, write down your learnings from the pandemic. I'm sure none of you guys want to go through this time again. We have got enough and more time to realize what are the mistakes we have done in the past. And I'm sure most of you guys would have gone through these moments of काश मैं और थोड़ा saving करता, काश मैं job के लिए और थोड़ा serious होता, or I just wish I had done an additional course or a certificate or upgraded my skill for my job. Or it can be काश मैं इतना time job के लिए नहीं देता, because you would have realized your commitment may not have always made the difference while your company asked you to leave. Whichever may be your learning, do not forget to write it down. Because when life gives you another chance, embrace it by being a much better version of yourself and not being the same old you, doing the same old mistakes again. Small. I know this video is very, very small, but before I end this video, I want to give you guys some thoughts which I read in a book. Your ego prevents you from learning from others. Envy prevents you from focusing on yourself. Anger prevents you from seeing things clearly. Your ignorance prevents you from making good decisions. And your fear prevents you from seizing opportunity. So if you want to stay happy and contented in whatever you do, you need to get rid of all of these. I truly hope and pray that your 2021 is much, much better than your previous year. You would have already seen the world is kicking back and things are getting back to normal. But I know for you and me, we need to survive every single day before we see that horizon of a better tomorrow. By now, you would have understood a very peculiar thing about time. When you had a job, you never had time for anything or anyone. But now you have all the time in this world. After you end this video, I request all of you to take that time out to thank all those people who's giving some time out of their busy schedule for you. With that said, stay safe, stay blessed, and do not forget to hit the subscribe button right there. Till we meet on the next vlog, it's bye from me.